Blessed morning, gentle people. Welcome to Jam News Time. And we have a cluster of stories for going pertaining to the Klansman Gang trial, where Admiral, Hardley, Lewin, the whole situation of the polling. We could start with the one done Klansman trial first. An alleged member, Daniel McKenzie, was found not guilty of being a member of the gang. According to Chief Justice Brian Sykes, there was not enough evidence to tie Daniel into the allegation of being a Don. Nationwide News broke the story, so hear what them have to say on Nationwide.
Nora Gay Banton joins me in studio, beginning with defendant Daniel McKenzie.
Yes, sir. Hughes, the defendant Daniel McKenzie in the one-done Klansman Gang trial, has been found not guilty of being a member of the criminal organization. According to Chief Justice Brian Sykes, the evidence against him wasn't sufficient. The witness, a former gangster, painted McKenzie as a Don of Larston. Justice Sykes says there was no evidence that led to prove that he was a Don. He was removed from the dock and taken out of the courtroom.
Now it alleged that the leader, Andre Blackman Brian, get life imprisonment, and I heard from sources that he was crying in the court. Now, if you're a big bad man or a Don, we're responsible for the killing of so much people, and how much people lose family members because of you. Much house get burned down because of you. Much people cry, weep, and can't see about them loved ones because of you. You're not supposed to cry. You're supposed to take your thing as a man. Take it like a man, man. Take your sentence like a man. Because a whole heap of people don't make suffer and go through it with no nonsense. So a fool no time come now, I'm gonna take it like a man. Just like how I've been inflicting pain on people. Yeah? But I'm glad say justice serve and nobody else now have to suffer because of the hands like criminal elements them. Now Prime Minister Andrew Holness and the opposition leader has suffered from a disconnect with the Jamaicans. That's according to political commentator Lloyd B. Smith. He says their conducting of themselves is not really that professional. So you will Lloyd B. Smith have to say.
Clearly, both the Prime Minister and the Leader of the Opposition are suffering from what I would call a disconnect with the Jamaican populace in terms of how they are conducting their affairs of state. And so it's not surprising that they would both be experiencing a plunge in their popularity ratings. This, of course, is very disturbing because usually when the governing party begins to fall apart, the opposition that would normally rise. But what we are seeing here is a concomitant decline in both personalities who represent, in essence, the country's democratic process. And so this is not going to augur well for our democratic way of life.
However, though, according to the Dan Anderson poll, PNP been leading from this week's start.
The PNP commissioned Don Anderson polls revealed what could be described this morning as a photo finish result on party standings. The question was asked, which of the two main parties would you be more inclined to vote for? The results showed the PNP clipping the governing JLP at the finishing line, as would obtain in a photo finish race. The results, here they are again. The PNP 28.1%. The JLP 27.9%. 0.2 of a percentage point nod in securing Ricardo that top of the podium finish. Plainly, this result during this snapshot in time is telling us that the PNP would win.
We could go and watch and see what happen with the polls. And hopefully, all of this will happen. We turn Jamaica in a better direction where the cost of living now goes so high and everybody can see them way through. That is all the whole I want. A better Jamaica for everybody. Crime free. We can make more money. And opportunities there for our children. Them. Former Commissioner of Police, who is now the chairman of Jamaica Cannabis Association, says he's calling on the government to talk with the industry and other stakeholders to formulate and incorporate a policy for the importation of cannabis. This is what Admiral Lewin have to say.
I think we need to develop a policy surrounding importation, and we're talking about a country which we do not have reciprocity. And I don't know how long this will be, but I would not be very happy to find out that we have not sorted this out and we continue to allow imports. So just to give us a little breathing space to clear our heads and sort out a policy and work together on this. If they're going to follow the letter of the law and allow import, regardless of there being no reciprocity, I said that licensed cultivators, those are the growers in Jamaica, will then have to make a business decision. It seems to me the most likely business decision is to say, well, let me just get a license, do the minimum, and import products from elsewhere. Why take the risk? Then what happens to all the people whom we have employed? What happens to all the other things involved in the cultivation?
And the Cannabis License Authority claims they were unaware of Canada restriction of cannabis from any state. Well, I hope everything work out for the Cannabis Association, and I hope them find a fit policy for the industry, fit benefit the cannabis farmers in Jamaica as well, and not only those in certain brackets and certain regions. You understand? I hope it can benefit the cannabis farmers so them can see a better way out as well. I'll leave your comments, your thoughts, and subscribe to Jam News Time. We keep you updated on the latest things while gone. Have a blessed day.